What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to Stark Week. This, of course, is Mr. Tony Stark, and what I have for you guys today is a Samsung Galaxy S4 unboxing and review. I'm going to open it up, show you what's inside, and then turn it on and go over, some of the cool features of it. Some of you that are tech geeks, and if you're anything like me, you are excited for any new piece of technology that comes out. I did last year. I did a review on the iPhone 5 versus the S3, and we're a year ahead now, and we're taking a look at the S4 now, and with possibly the iPhone 5S coming out here in the near future, we'll probably be comparing both of those as well. So let's go ahead and open this thing up and see what's inside. The box is kind of cool. It has kind of like a wood grain feel to it. Not unlike the S3 when it came out. The box is very similar. So here, open this up here, pull the device out. So it's a lot thinner than the S3 was. You take a look at that. I say a lot, it's a tad thinner. It's not a ton, not like a considerable amount. Also, let's look at what's inside here. Obviously the manual, headphones. These headphones are actually really awesome. If any of you own the S3, you'll know that the stock headphones that come are freaking sweet. It comes with the little things you can put on to change the size of the earbuds if you have big or small ear canals. Obviously the USB cable, the battery, and this is something to take a look at. The battery life in the S4 is supposed to be awesome. Look how thick this thing is. It's super wide. And then obviously the USB charging hub. Let's get this out of there. Okay, so the charging port. So that's what comes in the box itself. Look here. It's all back together. So that's awesome. The little, like I said, the wood grain box looks pretty sweet. Everything that comes with it's pretty standard as far as the phone goes. But as far as the phone itself, it feels a lot like the S3. It's more square. We're going to go ahead and power this thing on and take a look at it from the top. And before we turn it on and take a look at the actual look and feel of the phone, I just wanted to show you the back and front of it. It is very similar to the S3 as far as the shape and design of it goes. It's a little bit more square. It's around the same width. Actually, I compared the two in between, and it actually ends up being around the same width. The display is around 5.1, which is just a little bit over the S3 at 4.8. It's really light though. With the battery in it, it's only I think 4.59 ounces, which is extremely light for a smartphone of this size as far as the screen goes. As I showed you, the battery is pretty thick, so because it has that much battery life, I was expecting it to be a little bit heavier in my hand. The feel of it's a lot nicer than the S3. I will definitely give it that. It feels more sturdy. The S3 is kind of flimsy in the way that the back and the casing fit together kind of clumsily almost. This one feels more like the iPhone in the way that it feels more professional or more business-like. As far as the memory goes, it comes standard with a 16 gig internal memory drive. It can be upgraded externally to an additional 64 gigs, which is huge. The S3 was only 32, I believe, so it was 32 plus 16, but this one's 64 plus 16. So if you're looking for a lot of music, media, that kind of stuff, it definitely has the capabilities. As far as the actual feel of the phone goes, it's very similar to the Note. If you guys are familiar with the Samsung Galaxy Note 2, they came out with this little sidebar feature thing on that, and obviously the S4 has that. So the feel of the phone, the way it functions and everything like that, it's very similar to the other Samsung devices that are out right now. Other than that, I'm not super impressed with actually how it's performing. Obviously, it's going to be super fast. It has a quad-core processor. That was to be expected. But whether or not you waste your upgrade credit on that is completely going to be up to you as far as the look and feel of it in your hand. It's going to end up being basically a decision-making process whenever you come and see both devices up close. The rumor is that the S3 will actually perform all of the same basic functions as the S4 in under 2 months. So they're going to upgrade the Android software so that the Android software is compatible with the S3 and previous devices. That's really important because the S4 can do features such as like the virtual swipe. I don't have it on right now, but you can scroll through web pages without even touching and things like that. That's going to all be available on the S3, so that's important to note. Other than that, like I said, I'm not super impressed. It's a great device as far as the look and feel of it goes. It's super fast. if you didn't have a smartphone, you didn't have one of the newer smartphones, any of the iPhone 5, the S3, the Note, if you didn't have one of those, this would definitely be a device to go to. Other than that, I don't know. I don't think I would waste it to go from an S3 or an iPhone 4S or something like that. I would probably wait until later this year to see what comes out. But that's about it, guys. I just wanted to go over the phone itself and take a look at it. But I will talk to you guys later.